Welcome back to Grit and Gut Podcast, where toughness talks the grit, the grind, the guts, and the greatness, all things wrestling. I'm your co-host, Coach Craig VanDyke.
And I'm Mike Harbison, and today we keep rolling with the women's freestyle preview. This time it's 59, 62, and 65 kilos. Let's go ahead and break it down.
Hey, Mike, before we get going, I gotta give it a shout out to the Ether Virtual Training Center. I can tell you what, guys, I'm excited about this coming out. It's going to change the world of wrestling. It's going to give you access to top level athletes. So the Ether. So if you go to ethervtc.ai, man, it has a wrestling AI component to it. It is going to change the world of wrestling. I'm really excited about it. Remember the Ether, guys. You're going to want to get on board with this. It's going to change the world of wrestling.
Better get on early.
You better get on her. That's right. All right. 59 kilos. Well-known name here, Jacarra Winchester. She's a 2019 world champion at 55 kilos. She's one of our most battle-tested women on the roster. You know, our history at 59, well, I'll tell you, it's a little shaky at 59. We haven't won a lot of medals at this weight, including Jacarra not getting a medal last year. I know she's capable of doing it. We've only won 2 medals at this weight historically for the U.S. Once all the way back in 2005, and then in 2003, Jennifer Page won a bronze for us. But I do believe in Jacarra here. I know she had a rough go last year, didn't get on the podium, but you know, in this non-Olympic weight, you know, she's a proven international wrestler. Mike, how did she get here? Where do we think she's going to go?
You know, Jacarra made the team with her trademark fight, constant hand pressure, explosive doubles, and that fiery grit. I mean, she does not coast. There is no breaks. She's not going to give you no breaks.
Chill.
Yeah, every position is a straight war with her. And she probably has one of the biggest toolboxes of effective offensive attacks of anyone. And I mean, really anyone. She's got a sweep single, straight single, inside trip. She's got a knee pick, go behind, throw by, snap, brutal gut wrench, arm bar, leg lace. I mean, the list is endless. And it's not that, like, you know, she's a master of none, right? And jack of all trades. I mean, she's great and effective on all of them, even against really good competition. So it's not just, you know, oh, she might be able to hit this, but it's not going to be that effective. No, she's good at them all, and she can hit them all in any time during the match.
Yeah, she's got quite the arsenal. Unfortunately, coming in unseeded. So, you know, she's dangerous there, but she's also vulnerable there. You know, she has the top seeded German. Brugger is there. Tough Hungarian woman's going to be number 2. Canada number 3. The always dangerous Japanese team coming in as the 5 seed. Onishi's there. So she could face a really tough match in round 1. But if she comes out ready, Mike, she could have an upset early and make her path to the medal stand.
Totally agree with that. And, you know, she's one of those that, though she's unseeded again, they are going to have to worry about her, you know, and she definitely could upset a bracket and knock out one of those top seeds early on and just take their spot in the bracket. So it's one of those, she's got a lot of promise. It's not a far-fetched thing to say that she could bust this bracket up and really outperform her seed by a lot, you know, or lack of seed by a lot. But, you know, it's going to determine any given day.
Yeah, like you mentioned, she's got a huge arsenal, so hopefully she's ready to throw it out, whatever she needs to do, make adjustments on the fly, and come home with some hardware for the United States.
For sure.
All right, moving up to 62 kilos. Nwachukwu. All right. So from Nigeria, moved to California. Man, what did she start wrestling like 3 weeks ago? I mean, this girl is new to wrestling. I'm just kidding. Right? She started wrestling her sophomore year in high school, and wow, what a great meteoric rise she has had, making a world team. You know, this weight has been good for the U.S., mostly dominated by 2 women. Okay, our history going back, you know, this weight into 2018, Mallory Velte and Kayla Miracle have been the 2 women at this weight class. Okay, we've brought home some medals there, not every year, but 2022, Miracle brought home a silver, as she did in 21. And 18, Mallory Velte brought home a bronze for us. So there's some history here. Mike, is Nwachukwu going to continue that history for us?
I mean, she's been really active. She got, I think, yeah, it was she won the Zagreb Open, got a bronze at the Muhammad Melo tournament, and Nwachukwu, she was a phenomenal NAIA wrestler, multi-time national champion. 2024, I think she was Female Wrestler of the Year by USA Wrestling. So she's proven, and she's really good. She just outfights everybody, especially at trials, and she was avenged her loss to Kayla Miracle at Final X to make the world team. And she is with the U.S. Army W Cap as an Army veteran. I love that, let's go. Right. Which is great, and she's young, she's physical, great hand fighter, heavy pressure, and she does not give up position, which at this level is huge, right? Being disciplined in position, holding that position no matter what's going on, is that's gonna win her a lot of matches just in that skill set alone. So for all you young kids out there, just working on holding position is huge. It's a big deal. And her grit just shows, in her composure when matches get tight.
That's right. That's right. I coach my wrestlers all the time. When you are tired, you better be in good position. Hold good position when you are tired. Right? That's the number one thing.
You can do nothing else. Hold that dang position,
That's right. That's right. Fatigue makes cowards of us all, right?
Oh,
so you got to hold good position.
Buddy. Been there.
So Nwachukwu comes in unseeded. We know that she, like you said, she avenged a loss to Miracle, who's a past world medalist. So we know she has what it takes to beat the best in the world. But sure. It's a loaded bracket. Motaki from Japan's a number 1 seed. Obviously, that's going to be tough if she draws in there. The Canadians number 2, Bulgarian number 3, and a Mongolian number 4. So, she came from Nigeria. There's a Nigerian seated as number 8. Now, what would be really cool is for her to draw that match first and have that one as a lower seeded match in the first round, and then see what she can do in knocking off a top seed. Hopefully, she gets a good draw in the bracket. But every match is going to be a scrap no matter what. We know that, but we also know that she's capable of bringing a big upset.
Yeah, and she's got the huge skill set. Don't let her lack of time in the sport, negate the thoughts that she can come in here and medal and really, really bust up this bracket. I mean, she beat Kayla Miracle,
Yeah.
So there's enough. She's got the skill. She's good.
Absolutely. All right, Mike, we're moving up to 65 kilos. We have Macey Kilty, a name well known to all of us. This has been a strong weight for the U.S. Her and Forrest Molinari and others have medaled here. Kilty has been a really bright young star for us since her age group days. Going back, I already mentioned the 2. It's been her since 2022. She's gone bronze, silver, bronze. We'll see what she brings this year. Prior to that, it was Forrest Molinari, who didn't medal, but, was in that bronze medal match multiple times. So this has been a good weight for the U.S. How did she make the team this year, and what do you see, Mike?
Well, she made the team. She was a returning 2024 world medalist, and like you said, she's got a good pedigree behind her already. And she won her match against Drury, who had won the Open to make her way to the Final X. And her style is an all-out attack, doubles, singles, pace, physicality. Her grit is she does not slow down. She breaks opponents. She's tried and true on the international level. And her skill and ability, just should never be questioned. She's a multiple-time medalist, and she's proven. She's well proven.
Absolutely. And because of all that, she's going to be coming in as the 2 seed, which is great for us. We have a lot of unseeded women coming in, but Kilty gets the 2 seed, which I think is really good. The Japanese girl is the 1 here. So, we want to see that as a final. There's some other tough wrestlers in this weight. One really cool thing about women's wrestling is you have some countries that maybe aren't normally in there for the men's that you get to, there's a good wrestler from Moldova. There's a Norwegian wrestler. Yep. And of course, Ukraine has a good women's team too. And they'll be a seeded Ukrainian wrestler there. So, with her seed, she's going to be on the opposite side of the bracket from the Japanese wrestler. So she has a really great chance of getting there. She has 3 world medals in the last three go rounds of it. So I think she has a real chance for gold here, Mike.
Yeah. And I'm already excited for her versus Morikawa in the finals. I'm already putting that's going to be a finals match.
All right. You heard it here. There it is. We'll follow up on that.
Yeah, we'll touch base next week. But
yes.
No, I think she's going to be able to hold her own through the bracket and different things like that. And I think she can pull the gold off. I'm a firm believer in that.
I'm with you there. So there you have it. Jacarra Winchester, Nwachukwu, and Kilty, 3 Americans. They're going to have 3 very different paths, but I'm excited for these 3 weights.
For sure. And Jacarra is the dangerous unseeded champ, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nwachukwu, she's the young grinder in a Shark Tank that just literally could just blow that thing wide open, right? And then you got Kilty, a top seed with gold potential, who's got the pedigree. That's grit and that's the guts. And next up, the final block of women's weights, 68, 72, and 76 kilos.
That's right.